The Bella Twins have turned on Paige, Randy Orton has returned to WWE, and Brock Lesnar has passed the torch to Femi. That and more as we discuss Night 1 of SummerSlam. We open up the night with Liv Morgan versus Iyo Sky for the Women's World Heavyweight Championship. Iyo sunset flip powerbombs Liv onto the outside. Iyo would go for the over-the-moonsault, but Roxanne Perez would distract the ref and Raquel would attack Iyo. But Iyo would take all of them out with a moonsault. Iyo would hit a Spanish fly off the top rope. Iyo would German suplex Liv on the apron and would hit a bullet train on Liv against the ring post, but it would hurt her legs in the process, and that would allow Liv to hit the Oblivion to win the match and retain her Women's World Championship. This match was definitely better than their match at Night of Champions, and I was hoping for Iyo to win, but it is what it is. Liv finally defended her belt and she retained. Pretty good opener for Night 1. Next up was the Usos and Jacob Fatu versus LA Knight, Solo Sikoa, and Royce Keys. Solo would run back the Yeets, making fun of Jey Uso. Fatu would look to put Keys through the barricade, but Keys would power slam him into the Timekeeper's area. But in the end, LA Knight would hit the BFT, dropping Jey Uso right on his head to win the match and defeat the Bloodline. A nice showing for Royce Keys and LA Knight. Hopefully they move on to bigger and better things and never see the Bloodline ever again. But it's WWE, I wouldn't bank on Keys or Knight getting some sort of push. Next up is Gunther versus Nick Aldis. Gunther would talk shit to Mickie James early right in front of Nick. Aldis would have the King's Lynn Clover in, but Gunther would be able to make it to the ropes. Gunther would lock in the sleeper hold, and Nick looks like he's fighting out of it, but Gunther locks it back in and Aldis is forced to tap. Nick Aldis did good for his first match in 3 years, but it is his first match in 3 years. He wasn't gonna beat the ring Gunner. The match was okay, I couldn't really get into it. Hopefully Gunther moves on to bigger things. After the match, Nick Aldis would receive a round of applause from the crowd, and his family would share a nice moment in the ring with him as the crowd chants, "You still got it." Next up is the Bella Twins and Paige versus Fatal Influence. This match was all over the place, and I don't think it lasted more than 8 minutes, but Fatal Influence would pick up the victory, which was the right move. Out with the old and in with the new. After the match, the Bellas would have a nice moment with Paige, but Nikki would forearm the hell out of Paige, turning on her, and Nikki would hit the rack attack. Paige helped the Bella Twins win the tag titles at Mania, and this is what happens to her? Damn. Next up is CM Punk versus Cody Rhodes for the WWE Undisputed Championship. Punk would pull out a moonsault but completely misses Cody. Fuck it, why not let it fly? Punk would put Cody on the announce table, and he's looking to elbow drop Cody through the announce table, but Cody moves and Punk goes through the announce table, landing on his bad knee. Cody would go for the Cody cutter, but Punk would move out of the way and Cody hits the ref. Punk would hit the GTS, but Cody bounces off the ropes and lands back on Punk's shoulders. Punk would look for another GTS, but Cody would reverse and hits him with a crossroads. But Punk would roll out of the ring, and while Cody's all alone, Randy Orton returns and hits Cody with an RKO, and that would allow Punk to hit the GTS to win the match and retain his undisputed WWE Championship. Punk has been on an amazing run in 2026. Now we look forward to what happens between Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton, and who's next to come after CM Punk. And we move on to the main event, Femi versus Brock Lesnar inside Hell in a Cell. It's surprising this match is main eventing the show, but I'm happy this is Femi's first time main eventing a pay-per-view. Oba would suplex Brock on the outside. Oba would throw Brock through a table against the cell. Brock nails Oba in the face with the steel steps. Brock would rip the ring up, exposing the boards, and Brock would hit the tombstone on the exposed boards, but Oba would kick out. And in the end, Oba would hit the fall from grace to win the match and finally conquer the beast for good. I was expecting a little bit more inside Hell in a Cell, but it was two Goliaths going at it. After the match, Brock would get into the ring with Oba. Brock gets on the mic and calls Femi the future of WWE in a passing of the torch moment, and the show ends with Femi on top of the world as the future of WWE.